Welcome to Maynooth University Made Simples, where we at the Critical Skills program will guide you through some of the tasks you will encounter in the university on a daily basis. Today we are going to begin with how to find a book in the library. In subsequent videos we will look at how to borrow a book and how to return it. But for the moment we are going to focus on finding it in the online catalogue and locating it on the shelf. We'll begin on the university homepage, where we will scroll down to the bottom left and click on Library. This brings us to the library homepage, where we will find the library search interface. Into the search box we will type the name of the book we want to find. The book we are going to look for is called The World of Thomas Ward, so we will type that into the search box. And click the search button. This pop-up window may appear. If it does, simply click Continue. We now find that The World of Thomas Ward, Sex and Scandal in Late 17th Century Antrim by Eamon Darcy is the first result from our search. The item we want may not always turn up first, but we'll leave it for another time to discuss what to do when that happens. We can click on the title to get extra information on the book, but for our present purposes, all we need is right here on the screen. We can see the title and author, and that it was published in 2016 as part of a larger series of books called the Maynooth Studies in Local History. Below this, we have the key information for borrowing the book from the library. We are told that it is not on loan, that it is located in the John Paul II Library, which is the name of the university library, and that it is available for a standard loan, which means we can borrow it for up to 3 weeks. In the middle, you can see a code made of letters and numbers. 941.5 MSLH. Each book has this kind of code, and this is the information we will use to find the book. Books are arranged on the library shelves in numeric and alphabetical order using these codes. We need to find the shelf or shelves where books with the code 941.5 are kept, and then travel along the 941.5 books until we find the ones ending in MSLH. For the moment, the most important thing to note is that this is a book that is in the 900s number range, and our first job on entering the library will be to find the section containing the books whose codes are in the 900s. In the library lobby you will see a general information desk with entrance turnstiles and a gate to the left. Tap your university card on the square pad next to the turnstile or gate to enter the library. Beyond the gate, on the left-hand side, are 2 further information desks, one for IT related and one for book related matters. The librarians here are happy to help, so please do talk to them if you need assistance. We proceed up the stairs or take the lift to level 1, where we find this standing banner. Our location, level 1, is highlighted at the top. To the right, we will find books that have identifying numbers in the 300s, and other facilities such as training rooms. To our left, we have books in the 0s, 500s, and 600s, and other facilities. At the bottom of the banner, we see information on what may be found on the other levels. We see that level 2 has books in the 100s, 200s, 400s, 700s, 800s, and 900s. Since our book begins with the code 941, it is clear that we must go up to level 2. When we reach level 2, we find a similar banner, which informs us that books in the 900s are located to our right. So we follow the arrow. When we get to the shelves, we find that each shelf has an information sheet on the end telling us what books are present. In this case, books beginning with the code 941 are located to the shelf on the left-hand side, and books in both 941 and 941.5 are located to the shelf on the right-hand side. You will notice the letter section of the codes are not mentioned here. This is because these signs are intended as a bird's eye view of what is on the shelf. If we were to move one more set of shelves to the right, we would find more books in 941.5 and followed by higher numbers. Likewise, if we were to move on yet another set of shelves to the right, we would find even higher numbers. It is this ordered numbering sequence that allows us to navigate the shelves and find the section we want. For the moment, we will return to our shelf with books in 941.5 because that is the beginning of the code of the book we want. Now that we have found our shelf, we look for the book that has our particular code, 941.5 MSLH. We find that each book has its code printed on a little sticker on its spine. Our book is part of the series Maynooth Studies in Local History, and we find that each book in the series has the same code, 941.5 MSLH. There are approximately 130 books in this series. Luckily, they are all shelved together, so we just keep thumbing through them until we find the one we want, and sure enough, there it is. On the inside of the book, there is a Maynooth University Library barcode, which we will use to borrow the book from the library. That completes our tutorial on finding a book in the library. In our next video, we will demonstrate how to borrow a book from the library using the self-service machines. In the meantime, please feel free to like, subscribe, or share this video with a fellow student.